Hey everyone, you're watching Big Drone Flyer 77RC. When we come back, I have the new WLtoys. This is a 124018 right after this. Hey, welcome back everyone. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe and the notification button so you can see what's coming up next on Big Drone Flyer 77RC. Alright guys, so I have the 124018. This is like the dune buggy style, I guess you can call it, like a dune car. This one I noticed right off the bat, it's a suspension is definitely super tough, just like a video I just made. You guys will see this one. This one's doing okay on the back, but the right front, too much oil in it. So with this one, it seemed like everything was okay, but this right front one, quite a bit of oil in the shocks. Left front, no problem at all. Feels just right. The right rear, I can't hardly move the suspension, guys. So you're definitely gonna have to take off these metal oil shocks, open them up, drain a little bit of the oil, and then you know, to what you're going to use it. You know, you want a little bit of a balance if you're going to jump. You know, stiffer it is, and more if you're just going to do street runs. You know, make it stick to the ground a little bit more, but this is just way too much. So I definitely have to let some out of this right rear one, guys. So, but it's a cool looking buggy. I got to say, it's not bad at all. You can tell both of these are exactly the same, except for they just mounted the shock towers up higher on this framing, which is a hard plastic. So, but everything else is interchangeable. A lot of the stuff like the gearing, things like that. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I really like them a lot. WLtoys has definitely come a long ways. Definitely up in their game. Be cool if they start putting brushless systems in there, but that leaves room for us guys to do that. You know, that way you can add whatever brushless system you want in there. This will be a little bit tight. You got the little pins right here. So you definitely have to take some parts off to be able to replace that, because this ain't much of an opening here, guys. So, but it does have lights wired in. So you got a couple little lights in here. Right here, the little light bar, which is pretty cool. But it looks like they went with that newer system, ESC. So it's got that little red button on there. You know, it's a newer version. So definitely stay away from a 3S. I don't recommend trying to run one, because it will burn it out, guys. So, but other than that, still got the 550 motor, just like the 144001, and looks really good. I like the style of it. It's got all metal linkage here, even the dog bone and the outboard housings for the gear. So pretty cool. I'm gonna have to open it up though. Take a look at these gears. I'll probably want to add a little bit of oil in there. I just use like heavy duty, high temp wheel bearing grease, just like you use in a car. I'll put a little bit of that in there, but I'll do that at another time. But I'm definitely gonna have to go through this before I'm gonna even run it. So this is pretty much just gonna be a quick unboxing. It does come with the same battery as the 124019. So it's the same exact battery. It's was that 7.4 volt, and it is 2200 milliamps. So pretty good, a lot bigger than the old original, like the 144001. I believe it was only 1500 milliamps. So you do have just a basic charger, USB charger, that you're going to just plug into the balance port right here, and then plug it into a wall socket or your computer. Just a USB plug, or I use like my iPhone adapter, plug it in the wall and charge it from there. But I will be using my hobby grade charger. That way I make sure both cells get charged properly. So definitely, you know, if you don't have one yet, definitely get a hobby grade charger. Will definitely help you out, guys. I recommend that. So that way you can, in case you don't run for a while, you can actually put it on a save charge, you know, so that way it only charges at 50%. That way you don't wreck your LiPo battery. So definitely, I'll leave a link down in the descriptions for all this, for the buggy and what charger I use, guys. I use I'll put that information down in the description, so definitely always check that out down below. This is actually from Makerfire, guys, so I appreciate it, Makerfire, for sending this out for review. I just can't wait to run this thing. I just got to do a few things before I can go and do a run video, guys, so that's why I'm just doing a quick unboxing. Definitely like the little guys in here. I think that's pretty cool. You know, it reminds me of Losi products, you know, so that's a pretty neat little idea. Full spare tire, you can actually use that. I like how they went with the blackened, you know, wheels, which is pretty neat, other than the white ones like this. But I have some contact foam tires. I'm not going to use it on this one. I'll probably end up using it on this buggy, guys, but for speed runs, things like that. But also, I noticed that WLtoys still gives you the same old controller here, guys. So they've been using this for years. I even have an old 6-wheeler, little brushed truck SUV, had this controller too. So they've been using this for quite a few years. I guess they figure it works, so they're just not going to change the design. But I hope sometime that they do, you know, since they went with more hobby grade cars, you know, that they would go and hobby grade at least the controller a little bit. But I guess that leaves that for us to change later on. If we upgrade to brushless system, then you can put your own controller. I really like the Dumble RC controllers. I have a link in my descriptions to a video showing you how that one works, and it's a really nice controller too. So anyways, you got your you just got your little tool here, which is basically just your little lug nut tool. And I always recommend to all the cars to go around and snug all these up, because sometimes from manufacturer they'll still be a little bit loose, so you want to go in and snug these up just to make sure, you know. That one's pretty snug. I've had them where they were just barely on there. I don't like these plastic ones too much. If you have a metal one, you know, I would definitely use a metal one, but don't over tighten it. Just snug it up enough. And if it still backs off on you, then use a little bit of Loctite. The red, the blue one, not the red one. Red one, that will probably be on there forever. That stuff don't want to come off. But the blue one is a real light Loctite. I usually use that if I have problems with lug nuts coming off. So the 144001, I had a few problems with one of them because the first version had real short studs on them. When they came out with the second version, I noticed they lengthened the studs, so the lock nut would go down further, just like how these ones are set up. See how it goes right to the end? So the very first version of that one buggy, they were too short, so you know, you had to constantly tighten them up or put that blue Loctite on. But anyways, that's basically it, you guys. You got your manual here. So this one actually shows the buggy on there, but all your parts you need are just listed right in the back here. So you can order parts, you can order gears and differentials and stuff like that until they actually say 24018. You can get the 144001. Those gears will work in this, guys, and into this buggy here. The only thing they did was to stretch these out, so that will work. Same with the shocks and the drive lines, stuff like that. So those parts are interchangeable. You know, extra parts you want to get later on, I think they make some purple. You want to stay with the purple color, like this one. They do make purple A-arms, stuff like that. You'll have to get that aftermarket, but I've seen a few sites with those. So, but you can get the aluminum A-arms where you could take a look at that. As a matter of fact, Makerfire has blue ones and red ones right now that you can use for this or the 144001. So I've seen that they had two of them. It was only blue and red. So if you want to change those to aluminum, you can. So, all right, guys, that's basically it. I just wanted to go through this real quick. I got some work to do on this. Got to open it up, service it, get some grease in there, and take out some shock oil, fix that up, and then I'll do a run, guys. So definitely hit the like and subscribe, and definitely hit the notifications. That way you can see those videos coming up in the near future. So, all right, Makerfire, thanks a lot again for sending this out, guys. I'll leave a link down in the descriptions. And like always, guys, God bless, cheers, and happy driving.